Maybe not really a 100% stop to it, but definitely a solution if you're getting stuck, getting boned by Kalvalaxes because you're forced to ban it and then you leave someone strong in. Maybe you don't have to ban him. Maybe there is a way around that. Today we'll be exploring that in this video. I think I've come up with a pretty interesting, pretty cheesy, and pretty legit, reliable strategy. It's not 100%. It's pretty damn close though. So this video is going to flow a little weird. I'm sitting here editing it and I was like, let me add a little disclaimer. Because actually I recorded the beginning of this, like I was just getting some footage, just testing things. Wasn't even sure this was going to be a video. Wasn't sure if it was going to work. I just was like, I hit the record button and I was like, let me test this out. Ended up working. So I'm going to start the video by showing you guys the gear that we are using in these clips. You're going to see it's shitty gear, but the set that we're using is very important. Pay attention to the set. And you can see that the gear is level 12. It's not maxed out and it's still doing the job. And after I show you that test footage I recorded late at night, I will show you guys some footage I recorded today as well at work and on the computer right now for a video. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think down below. I think this is pretty crazy. I gotta get some better gear for this, but I'm liking it, man. I'm liking it a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, we might be on the verge of some big breakthrough right here, boys. I've been recording for about 5 minutes right now. Just didn't have the face cam off. I had the face cam off, had no mic on, but I'm sure I'll edit this footage in here somehow. But I was trying something out, and it seems like this is working, boys. Take a look at my Tholen real quick. That's okay. So that's the third time it's worked. So Tholen said that he counterattacked, but nothing has happened yet. When I go to click a button, it will. So, I don't know if cleansing the debuffs will mess it up. I guess we could test it. I don't think so. Let's see. Tholen goes in there, kills the Kalvalax. Now, why is that a big deal? Because these poisons, they don't hurt like they did before. No Arachne Elixir. So, that's the third time that this has worked. And I do not. That's three for three, man. What the heck? I know that is only level 50 Kalvalax, but I did get footage of it working against this team as well. So this might actually be kind of big, boys. I'm not saying this is going to be the end-all, be-all Kalvalax destroyer, but it's looking pretty damn good. We're 3 for 3. Now it is a 45% chance to counterattack, but I was curious: is it per debuff, or is it in general? Is it just 45% chance per like set of debuffs, if that makes sense? So yeah, let's keep trying something here. We are 3 for 3. If it was a 45% chance times 4 poisons, it's gonna happen quite a bit. This might be okay. So let's see. Do we get it 4 times in a row? We do. Ooh. I mean, that's 4 times in a row. That's 4 times in a row. I'm almost wondering if when he stops placing... Let's bring another champion that can get poisoned. Because I think it's activating on the poison, and then it registers his death before he places the rest of them. If that makes sense. Because if you look at it, Tholen's the only one getting poisoned, but he's only getting 3. Let's run somebody that I know doesn't have like resistance. So she should entirely avoid getting poisoned if the counterattack is going to kill the Kalvalax, even though it doesn't happen until I click a button. In Live Arena, I'm curious how it would work. Does the enemy have to click a button? Do I have to click a button? Whoever goes first? I don't know. Let's see. We do get a counterattack. Okay, so no. It does not protect the whole team. Okay. I was curious on that because I wasn't seeing Neve get any poisons, but now she finally got some. So, and then as soon as I click... I mean, boys, that's 5 for 5. That has worked 5 times in a row. Or it is a 45% chance per poison, which is absolutely massive. No counterattack there. Okay. So, took us 6 tries to fail. Let's see if the next one fails. It looks like his accuracy is quite low. We are resisting some poisons, so maybe that's messing with things. Still 5 for 6 so far is pretty damn good. I would love to do more testing with this, but I don't really ever see Kalvalaxes. This is actually 2 on 1 page is kind of crazy. Okay, so not there either. But we only had 1 poison on us, so is that messing us up? So freaking interesting. Okay, there's another counterattack, so that would make us 6 for 8. Yeah, we're 6 for 8. I mean, we do weak hit. That's tough. Okay. So weak hit would be a problem. Ooh, Tholen is bad affinity for this. I never even thought about that. But this is just a concept, though. I'm just trying to test if the Avenging set works against Kalvalax. I mean, if you're in a bad spot, I mean, what's that? 7 for 9 now? 7 for 9 is pretty damn good. There you go. He dies. We're 7 for 9. Let's do another one. Do another one. Let's see what we go. I think it's per poison, boys. I think it's per poison. Because we are resisting quite a few, too, just because he's only level 50. So you only got 1 poison there, so it didn't happen. So, what were we? We were 7 for 9 or we were 8 for 9? I think we were 7 for 9. So now we're 7 for 10. Okay. Maybe a bad Kalvalax to test against. But man, that was so informative. Wow. It leads me to believe there actually might be some merit to this strategy, boys. We got 52 seconds. We'll look for a Kalvalax in Classic Arena. That would be fun. But guys, I mean, look at the gear. I mean, are we serious? Let me hide my face real quick. This is trash gear. This is absolute dog shit. 6800 attack is good, but we are in attack percent boots. I mean, there's room for more crit damage on the gauntlets, right? We could always not rework it because I need the crit rate actually, but like no glyphs in here. None of those glyphs actually affect damage, but we're missing 28% crit damage. We're missing all this attack on the chest and whatever comes here. Maybe some crit damage, who knows? Helmet, I mean, we're missing... Well, there could be another stat in there somewhere. Could be some more crit damage here. You never know, so we are definitely missing some stats. There's masteries and all that, like, but... Man, this is big. This is big, big. It sucks that Tholen is the wrong affinity, though. That's tough. When I was thinking about this, I was thinking, like, this guy's going to be one of the best champions for this because his A1 smacks. We might need to find someone else, though. I would assume a single target A1 could work, too. I just like Tholen because he could kill other people at the same time. Place unaware. The counterattack will deal 100% of the default skill's damage and will not have a damage penalty. Oh, okay. Avenging set grants the champion a 45% chance to counterattack when a debuff is placed on the wearer. The counterattack will deal 100% of the default skill's damage and will not have a damage penalty like normal counterattacks. Similar to a retaliation set, this set is best used on champions with strong effects or debuffs on their default skill. This new change was released on patch 7.21, which removes the 45% chance to counterattack when hit with a critical hit. Hence, it's not useful against damage nukers, but against debuffer / heroes enemies. Doesn't say if it's per debuff though. This is like super late night. I was going to bed and I thought about this. I was like, let me just try it out real quick. Alrighty guys, I have no idea how I'm going to edit this video together. This might be the beginning of the video. This might be the middle of the video and pick up where we left off last night. But did some more testing with this Kalvalax strategy on lunch. I'm bringing back some pretty promising results. I'll show you guys the footage right now. Obviously, I just screen recorded it on my phone, so I didn't commentate over it, but I think we can talk about the footage while we watch it. If we take a look at the footage, the first bit of footage is from my Tholen. Want to do some more testing with Tholen, just making sure I'm screen recording. You can see it's the same gear. It is not maxed out. There's still tons more potential for damage. Take it into arena, and Tholen is not doing enough damage. He is bad affinity against Kalvalax, so you prefer to use a positive affinity champion. But finally, I come across someone with a Kalvalax in arena, in an actual classic. We'll zoom through this, okay. But look how many counterattacks we get. This is why I think it's per debuff. We get 1 counterattack, okay? Cool. So we get a counterattack this fight. I end it. That way I can do some more testing. You can see we just end the battle. Okay, so we get 1. Remember, it's only a 45% chance, but I think it's per debuff, not per just set of debuffs, like per skill. Another counterattack. So far, that's twice in a row. 45% chance. I'm gonna skip this fight. You can see, not skipping nothing. Okay, let's see. Poison's gone 3 times in a row. Okay, it's looking good. Looking very good. Looking reliable. Let's go. Okay, come on. 4 times in a row. I mean, that's a 45% chance. I mean, you know, it's almost a coin flip. You could definitely flip a coin 4 times in a row. But it's unlikely. It's like a 6% chance or something. And then here's more footage. I took it off Tholen because Tholen wasn't killing. I wanted to test it on my Seekrin. Obviously, I don't want to build my Seekrin for this, but this is just for testing purposes. Let's zoom right in there, okay? And I'm a dumbass. I queued him with the Tholen So Tholen doesn't have the gear, so he doesn't counterattack. So that doesn't count because it didn't have the gear. It was on Siegfried. So we are 4 for 4 right now. Siegfried's going in there. Let's see. What's Siegfried going to do? Counterattack. 5 for 5. Or I think the 45% chance procs per debuff, which is what would make it so strong against Kalvalax. It's not quite a coin flip, but it's a 45% chance. It's close to a coin flip per debuff is what it's looking like. So your chance to fail is, I mean, if on coin flips, getting 4 of the same like heads or tails in a row is a 6%. This is only a 45% chance, not a 50% chance. So I'd imagine your fail rate is somewhere, it's probably about 10%. Probably your fail rate's probably close to 10%. Let's see, he did a counterattack in this fight, right? Yeah, he did, okay. And we surrender in this one, so we're 5 for 5. Come on, and you can see these are all back to back. These are all back to back. 6 for 6. The reason I think we weren't counterattacking as much last night is because we were resisting a lot of the poisons on our Tholen. But I think today, get this off the screen, god damn it. My drivers are out of date. That's just some old ones. And then 7 for 7, and we did resist the poison as well. So I did end up doing 2 more tests after this, I believe, with another champion who I'm going to reveal in this video, who I think I'm going to officially put this on for my account. We might even test her today. And she did fail once and win twice, so I did 9 tests on my lunch, and 8 of them, they counterattacked. So that is awesome. So let's talk about the strategy. Let's talk about it a little bit. So I'm going to think that you definitely do not want this on a force nuker. Tholen was fun. Not a terrible choice, but I think you're just playing with too much RNG at that point. Would not put this on a force nuker. Nukers with a strong AoE are preferred. Not necessary. You can definitely just do single target. And especially if a single target A1 hits hard, it'll kill. It's chilling. So you don't need an AoE nuker, but it is a nice luxury. So if you've got a fantastic AoE nuker, amazing. If you have a nuker with a block revive on the A1, phenomenal. Because the reason this is so powerful against Kalvalax is because the Arachne Elixir no longer works when he's dead. Now, they could revive him and still mess you up. If, like, Siphi's their fastest champion or something and you didn't ban it, or any reviver in general, could bring Kalvalax back, and now the Arachne Elixir is back in play, you're going to take insane damage. So a champion with a block revive on the A1, just elite, like probably the best you could get. It also needs to hit hard enough. So if you're like a higher end player, you've got a champion like a Nithwi Blood Twin who you're not using, maybe a good candidate for this. Might be able to just sit down to Kalvalax and he's gone for good. Especially if you've got like an Empress on your team, then that's just permanent necrosis. Pretty nasty. So you're looking for nukers with an A1 that can kill, that are not force affinity. Block revive, not necessary, but a luxury. The affinities we want are magic, spirit, or void. I was thinking about doing Quintus, and I still may, but I don't have him 6-star yet. This was going to be my guy. I was thinking about doing it on him, but I'm like, you know what, I want someone right now. A1 plays an extra hit if the target has no buffs. If the attack is critical, repeats the attack once. I mean, it is going to be a crit, so you'll get 1 extra attack, but they will probably have buffs. They'll probably have an intercept up, because usually people run Kalvalax with intercept. But as long as you crit, this being a double hitter is probably just going to sit that dude down. I may try it on him when I actually get this guy maxed out, but champion I used it on, boys, I want to do some testing in this video with it, is Rhonda. Rhonda has got a very good A1, attacks 103 times, places an extra hit if the target has less than 50% HP after the 3rd hit. Kalvalax should always meet that condition. Pretty squishy champion. I've got Phantom Touch with a 5-star blessing on her. Phantom Touch is actually for Fire Knight and Santranos, but it seems like it's working well. Again, same gear, like this is weak. I mean, you can see we're not rocking that much attack. Not 2500, 6200, there we go, I was in the wrong spot. 261% crit damage. It's the same gear everybody else is using. But I think we'll beef it up a little bit for the video. I'm not going to take anything to level 16 because I do value my silver for artifact enhancement events. But what we will do is we'll take up like the gloves and the chest to level 15. We'll probably fully ascend this chest, and we'll probably fully ascend this amulet to get just a little more damage out of it. We'll do some more testing. I think this is going to be a solid champion. I do have her quite slow because you do probably want attack percent boots with this strategy. And then keep in mind, you cannot use stone skin with this or you will not get poisons. Maybe you could actually. I guess the stone skin could maybe apply after the poisons that take effect. You know, that might be worth a test actually. You know what, that might be worth a test. Hold up. You know, we will test that. Assuming that you can't run stone skin, the only way you're going to be able to protect this champion is with a champion like Freya or Neve or like a bolster set. Those are kind of your only options. I'm assuming Stone Skin doesn't work, but we actually will test that in this video. I did not think of that. So let's do, let's actually not upgrade the gear. I just want to show you guys what she can do, because I did not do any recording with Rhonda. So let's actually, I saved that team, boys. I freaking saved that team. Classic Arena, boys. Here they is. Here they is, man. Let's freaking give it a little whirl, boys. Let's do a little live testing. We're recording. We are. The Avenging set becoming meta. Probably not meta, but it could be a little niche strategy. It's kind of cool. Let's give it a little whirl. Let's see if we can get above that 45% rate. This would be 3 times in a row where I've had drastically higher rates than 45%, which leads me to believe that it is a counterattack there. Yep, and he is dead, and that is beautiful. So again, we're not trying to win the battle here. We are just testing. So we're 1 for 1 so far. Let's see. I think it's per debuff, guys. I really think it is. We'll do it like 4 times. I think 4 is decent, and then maybe we'll try something with Stone Skin a second time. There you go. I mean, guys, I think it's per debuff. Also, another thing that's nice is these counterattacks are 100% damage. They are not hit with the normal counterattack penalty. So pretty cool. This is legit full 100% damage. Let's see, can we go 3 for 3? We do. 3 for 3. Here we go. I mean, for only being a 45% chance, and all of the ones we got in a row before, and all the ones we're getting in a row now, I believe it's 45% per debuff. There's no, I mean, unless I've gotten insanely lucky, at this point I think we're getting close to like 25 runs. So here's a fail. Let's see. We'll make it a nice round 5. We'll do a 5th test. Let's see. Another counterattack. So out of 5 attempts, we counterattacked 4 of those. Pretty damn nice, boys. Yeah, we just blew through our tokens. Let's test if this works with Stone Skin, though. That's what I want to know. Hold the freaking phone. Narcissus in Stone Skin and Avenging. Can we still counterattack? Because I think the poisons actually land before the Stone Skin does, which would be insane. If this works, this might actually be like a legit meta strat. Because the fact that you could still get Stone Skin on your nuker means you might be able to get them a turn. Oh my lord. Okay. And that's still okay. I'm an idiot. That's still Rhonda. That's still Rhonda. Oh god, I did that earlier too with the Tholan. Oh my god, what an idiot I am. Okay, let us rest in peace my classic arena tokens for the day. God damn, where's my Narcissus? Narcissus. Okay. Is there any chance he counterattacks? Let's see. Does this work with Stone Skin? This could be completely busted. Okay, it does not. It does not. Interesting. I could have sworn, like, if you do live arena, I thought the poisons go on and then the Stone Skin takes them off. Let me fight someone with Stone Skin with my Kalvalax. Hold up. Yeah, let me. I have 5. Okay, let me watch that again. Hold on. One quick test. It didn't even look like Narcissus got poisoned at all. No, he doesn't. Okay, so but that's weird. That might be a host thing. Like, who's hosting the battle? Let's see. Who's gonna have Stone Skin here? Like, okay, so if I go fight this UDK, I think I'm gonna land poisons with UDK. I mean, Kalvalax. I think I'll land poisons with the Kalvalax, and I think his Stone Skin will remove it, right? So, because that's what happens in live arena, I think. You see the Kalvalax poisons, and then the Stone Skin cleanses it. Let's see. Poisons, and then Stone Skin cleanses it. So, So, it's going to be hard as hell to test in live arena, I'll tell you that. It's going to be hard as hell to test in live arena. I can't confirm if Stone Skin works. It would probably take me a trillion battles to test that. And it is live arena seasons. I'm going to lose a shit ton of points. Ooh. Alright, guys. I'm going to have to leave that up to a bigger brain in the community. This may work with Stone Skin. It does not work with Stone Skin in Classic Arena, I believe, because I'm on the host end. But in live arena, there is no host. I think it goes just like how that fight I just showed you. So I wonder if you could counterattack that way. Because it's weird. The poisons go on the UDK and the Stone Skin cleanses it. But then when I have his Kalvalax put poisons on me, the Stone Skin's already there. Like, there are no poisons even being shown. So that's extremely difficult to test. This may work with Stone Skin, which would be absolutely insane. I don't know. But regardless, it's still powerful the way it is. Yeah, guys, that's gonna... if it works with Stone Skin, it does not work in Classic Arena, Tag Team Arena, or Siege, I believe. If it works with Stone Skin, it would only be in Live Arena. And again, that's just a big if. Someone else is going to need to test that. Maybe it's something to test during the off-season. I don't know. I would think that it could, because you do see the poisons applied, and then the Stone Skin removes it. Which, to me, like, that should activate the set. 45% chance to counterattack when a debuff is placed on the wearer, and the poisons are landing before the stone skin lands. So, I mean, I could definitely see this working with stone skin. All right, let's level up her gear, and we're gonna take this into live arena. We're gonna try and force our opponents to pick Kalvalax. Really, I can't really do that other than just picking a speed team and hoping I make it like super obvious and too juicy for them to pass up. So that's all we're really gonna do. We'll just try and bait the enemy into picking Kalvalax. See if we can test it a couple times. And we're gonna obviously beef her up a little bit because live arena Kalvalax should be stronger. What I really want to see actually is that Kalvalax that I fought about 10 trillion times and boosted that guy probably all the way to Plat Arena. Just kidding, not that far, but it was pretty. There's some boosting on him though for sure. What I do want to see though is how strong is his account. Probably just one of these little swords. I will take, although I do like more to Macabre's gem, we'll just take his actually. Okay, we'll put that on Rhonda. Okay, so a 20% chance to deal 10% more damage when attacking. We're up to 30%, so I mean not bad, but we get 21% extra crit damage. We're gonna try and go make this work, boys. Let's go see how strong was that guy's account. That was Faction Wars. Classic Arena, level 100, an 18 million power account. I mean, not bad, not bad. I mean, how much health do I have on my Kalvalax? Because we were smacking that dude for like 50k. How much health do I have on my Kalvalax? Kalvalax is really hard to build health on too. I've only got like 42k, 42k HP. Because it's all you got to spec into attack heavy. There's no room for HP other than what's in your blessing and the little bit you get on your gear and Great Hall and all that. So, I mean, Kalvalax should be pretty squishy, pretty killable. All right, boys, let's go try and bait some people into picking Kalvalax. Let's test this. We've seen just doing our test on this video alone, it worked 4 out of 5 times. So, I mean, I hope we don't get a live arena battle where it doesn't work because I'm really trying to test it. But that might end up happening. So I'm just going to try and bait the opponent into picking Kalvalax. I'm going to go Arbiter, like full freaking speed. No, yes, he did go Kalvalax. He went Kalvalax. Oh my god. Oh my god, boys. We might be able to see this. Okay. Let's ban Volcano. Okay. We're going Rhonda. Please, dude, if he bans my Rhonda, I'd be so pissed. let's ban Volcanoes. I think so. Or Fabian. Let's ban Fabian. Ban Fabian. Come on. Okay, he bans the Secret. Yes. Please. Dude, we're recording this. We're recording this shit. Oh my god, please. Come on, counterattack and kill this fucking Kalvalax. Counterattack and kill the Kalvalax, please. Tell me this shit works in live arena, bro. First fight. Come on. Please, this guy's gonna be like, what the fuck? Come on. Don't give me a shitty freaking, like, 2% or some bullshit. Come on. Yes, counterattack. Come on. She has magma shield. Oh, okay. So I need to click a button. Okay. So Arbiter actually almost dies because of that, because I do need to click a button. So and then she goes in there. Yes. Arbiter did die, though. Ooh. That's so interesting, because in Classic Arena, I don't have to click a button, but in this one, I do. So that is going to just be probably just a GG. But it did work, though. It did work. The only thing is your fastest champion is still probably going to die. Ooh. That is unfortunate. That is quite unfortunate. Oh, Rhonda, kill him. Oh, that'd be so sick if she did. I barely have Stone Skin on Wukong. I probably am going to lose this fight. But it kind of worked. It kind of worked a little bit. Arbiter still died. Which means maybe this might not work. Because if my whole team's going to die, and I actually have to click a button to make it work, which sucks. I want to do some more testing, though. Kalvalax did die. I do like that. I do really like that. Dutch is going to have to do her revive here. Did we actually win this? I mean, we do have 3 Narcosis on us. That's tough. He should... I don't wonder if he should probably not revive here. Yeah, smart guy. Actually, wait. Is he dead? Oh, that's a GG. I mean, we did win. We still won the battle. No, that was actually... Okay, that's interesting, though. That's interesting. So, I should probably... That way my whole team doesn't get wiped. I should still probably have 1 Stone Skin champion. Or 1 champion that's guaranteed not to die. Like Arbiter Galthier instead of Arbiter Lamasu. Let's try that. I mean, after everything I've seen in Classic Arena, though, I'm still tempted to call this strategy a success. Or at least get it out there to you guys, to some smarter minds. Let some other people get their hands on this and figure it out. After they farm a Avenging Set from Dragon. Carnage, okay. And then in the Tag Team Arena footage, like, we have to click a button to attack, but in Classic Arena, it auto attacks. And in Live Arena, we have to click a button to attack. Like, it's really weird. Just a quick side note, quick edit into the video. I'm thinking that this may be based on who goes first, like which team gets the first turn, whether it's you or your opponent. It may be based, that may be what determines if you have to click a button or not. So if your opponent goes first, I think the counterattack just cuts in. If you go first, I think you've actually got to click a button to interact with it. So just a thought, just a theory. I'm not 100% sure. Alright, guys, 2 more fights to find a Kalvalax. Kinda technically one, because if we lose this, it's a bot afterwards. This may be something, though, guys, where I just pass on the info to some geniuses, and they're gonna have to figure it out. No, Mikage, what are we doing? What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Guys, Kalvalax just does not exist in live arena. Bro, I swear I fight. Every time my team is slightly vulnerable to Kalvalax, I'm fighting them. I make my teams extremely vulnerable tonight, and I'm not fighting them. It doesn't make any sense. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you to go Kalvalax. I'm on my hands and knees. On my hands and knees. It is an instant win. On my hands and knees, I'm asking for it. You can't fucking make this shit up. You can't. You can't. You can't make this shit up, dude. Can't do it. Alright, well. Ban the shoes in, I guess. That's it. I'm just gonna go ahead and surrender. What the fuck? Like, people just don't know how to pick Kalvalax. This is insane. Actually insane. Guys, 10 fights. 10 fights. Look at them all with your own eyes. 1 Kalvalax. I'm sorry. There's nothing I could do to change that. It's hard to test. God, I wish friendly battles were in the game. I am so salty. I made my teams so easy to Kalvalax, especially that last one. Like, why would you... I mean, I know Nell kind of does the same thing, but not really. Kalvalax is an instant kill. Nell, I have to do some turn meter boosting and stuff. It's like, what? What is going on tonight, boys? My brain hurts. So, Live Arena is coded in a similar way as Tag Team Arena in the sense that you actually have to click a button. The counterattack triggers, but you need to click a skill, and then she cuts in and does the counterattack. Whereas in Classic Arena, as we saw, I'll do it one more time. In Classic Arena, it is just an instant thing. But in Tag Team Arena and Live Arena, it's not an instant thing. So, I don't know. Makes this difficult to test because they coded all of the games fucking weird. And then that Stone Skin interaction, too. I can't test it with Stone Skin either. I just can't. It would take me about 7 trillion Live Arena tokens, and it would cost me the entire season. So yeah, so I didn't even click a button. You can see no skills are even on the screen, and I've counterattacked. And he actually goes first. I think I'm going to call this a success, guys. I think I'm going to call this a success. You could definitely use this to beat Kalvalax's. It's a little weird. It's going to require more testing, but I want to get this out there. Maybe someone who has the budget to buy 10 trillion Live Arena tokens or is willing to sacrifice their season can give it some more testing, boys. But there may be a counter out there other than banning him, though, boys, and other than having your whole team in Stone Skin. Maybe a new thing on the block. Something new is hot. Remember, a lot of the clips you had seen are level 12 gear, and then when we went in Live Arena, we bumped it up to level 15, ascended it, all that jazz. But I mean, a lot of this was being performed with like low level gear, no glyphs, not maxed out. It was pretty interesting. 45% chance to counterattack when a debuff is placed on the wearer. So the way that reads, when a debuff. So if I get 4 debuffs, I get 45% chances, is the way it seems to have been working in the testing. Well, boys, that's going to be it. If you figured anything out, please let me know either in the comments or feel free to join my Discord. I will make sure I put that in the description. I think the invites are only valid for a week because Discord's weird like that. So if you're watching this video more than a week after it's posted, Discord probably doesn't work. But you can always join the live streams to get the Discord as well. Or just ask me for it in a comment, and I'll give it to you that way as well. So, yeah, if you figure anything out, let me know, boys. But I'm thinking this may be reliable. Maybe next gear enhancement, I'll max out my Rhonda, and we could do some more testing with this on the streams just as Kalvalaxes pop up. And yeah, guys, I mean, pretty dang interesting. I'm pretty excited. I've been wanting to try this for a long time. So, you know what? First thing I'm going to do, boys. First thing I'm going to do before we end this little video. I'm going to go to Dragon's Lair. Going to go to stage 10. Multi-battle, select filters. Avenging, it's on, and boots, attack percent are on. Okay, perfect. Just want to make sure. Because I do want attack percent boots in the Avenging set over speed boots for this specific scenario. Alright, boys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.